Good morning, everybody. I'm going to be showing videos here. So, yeah. Hey. Good morning, Beth. Glad you can join in. So today I'm going to be showing videos. And here's one.
You lied to me. I don't deal in liars.
Sir,
you lied to me. You're going to jail. So you want to start from the beginning? Tell me what happened. Like how the car caught on fire. So I need your statement for our report.
I'm not going to give no statement.
Okay.
If you want, I'll get my attorney to call you.
Okay. Go ahead and turn, put your hands on your back.
All right.
And welcome back to the Civil Rights Lawyer channel. Take a look at this footage, body cam footage that came out of Lake City, Florida, showing police officers arriving to the scene of what appears to be a Corvette up in flames. Now, the police officer obviously thinks that it's up in flames because the guy was spinning donuts in a Huddle House parking lot, but the guy isn't talking and he ends up getting arrested. It brings up issues of whether you're forced to talk to the police to give a statement and whether you can be arrested for that. So let's take a look at the footage. So you can see in the parking lot, the car is still on fire. Apparently the fire department is already there.
All right,
That's
so tell
the
me what
driver.
happened. So the front
He's
is
got
your
his
information,
ID.
which we don't have to worry about filling out because I got your ID. So on the back,
officers wanting to
I'll
take a
write exactly
report,
what you tell me happened.
and the guy isn't talking.
So you want to start from the beginning? Tell me what happened. Like how the car caught on fire. Did you walk me through the process? Because we have to do a report. I need it for the report.
What report? What do you mean you need it for the report?
So we have to do a report because your car caught on fire.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the fire department. She told me you were going to make it.
Yeah, we do one too.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I need your statement for our report.
I'm not going to give no statement.
Okay.
If you want, I'll get my attorney to call you.
Okay. Go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back.
All right.
Put your hands behind your back. There you go. All right, so you're being placed under arrest for obstruction.
Obstruction of what?
Yes, sir. And also,
Obstruction of what?
quit turning around on me. And also reckless driving. I have video of you doing burnouts in the parking lot. Obstruction is for lying to law enforcement.
And they lied to you.
Step over here. You told me that you pulled in and the transmission blew.
I did. Look at it right there. It's blue.
Yeah, but you said you pulled in. You didn't tell me that you were doing burnouts and donuts in out here.
I didn't tell you anything.
You did.
No.
That's fine. We can argue.
So the guy invokes his right to remain silent, and then he gets arrested for what the officer said he already had probable cause to arrest
Give
him.
me a break.
No, a break. You lied to me. I don't
lie to you.
I don't deal in liars.
Sir,
You lied to me. You're going to jail. All right, step back here from my car. 37, so you can show that 27. I just ran 10-15.
All right, Mario.
Have a seat.
So the guy on the left
what
was also an
happened?
occupant in the vehicle.
How did the car catch on fire?
I don't know. You're ready to take him to jail?
You were in the car too.
I'm on the car, yes.
So how did it happen? What happened with that?
Well, we're running here and the transmission exploded, I think.
So you just pulled in and then it just blew up? Were you doing donuts and burnouts? Because I have video of it. So do you want to continue lying?
Yeah, but I'm the one driving the car.
But you were in the car, and you're telling me a different story than what happened. So at this point, it's obstruction, and I could put you in jail for it. Okay? So tell me what happened. So what occurred? You don't want to talk to me?
I don't speak just a little bit.
I can call a Spanish speaking officer if you'd like, because that's not going to be an excuse. I mean you were speaking clear English to the point that I could understand you, but if you'd like, I can call a Spanish speaking officer.
What the guy should be saying here is, am I free to leave? Because what's not clear is whether or not he's detained at this moment, or whether he's in custody. So, you know, if he's free to leave, then it's just a consensual encounter, supposedly, and he doesn't have to answer questions. But the officer is clearly attempting to coerce him into providing a statement that he clearly does not want to provide.
Okay.
He's threatening to arrest him as well. I mean, if that's not coercion, then I don't know what is.
You know, we turn here left, getting on the parking, and the car, the transmission, which will feel a noise, boom, and then the car's going crazy.
Okay. So the car started spinning after the transmission blew?
Yeah.
Okay. You have your identification with you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Were you in the car?
No. It's only to see.
I gotcha. Stuff?
Yeah.
Your wallet?
My wife is there.
Your wife is over there? What's your wife's name?
Raina.
Raina? And you want her to take your wallet, the keys, and your cell phone?
Yeah.
Okay, do you have any money in your wallet? You have any? Are you the wife?
Yes.
Okay. So here's his cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
This, the keys to the car, and then his wallet. He said there was no money in it. Okay. And then I'm going to keep his ID for the report. It'll be turned into his property at the Conde County Jail.
Okay.
Okay.
Pero ¿por qué se lo están llevando?
And why is he being taken again?
Falsifying a police report, lying to law enforcement, and reckless driving.
And you guys know all this because
We have video of what happened.
¿Qué
we have a
dice?
video. Dice que está diciendo mentira.
¿Y por qué es mentira?
Dice que ellos tienen video.
Ajá, ¿video de qué?
So what, he blew up the car purposely?
He was doing donuts in the parking lot.
And that made the car blow up?
Yes, ma'am.
Really?
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, because I have a few of those cars and they haven't blown up in Miami.
Well, I have a video of it, so I'm not going to sit here and argue with you about it.
Oh, that's fine. Okay.
All right. Have a wonderful day.
So notice that he had the occupant's ID,
Reckless,
and
I have
that could
video
be
of him.
relevant to whether or not the
Exactly
guy
from the
was
parking lot.
detained or whether he was in custody at the time he was being questioned. That's one of the things that the courts can look at is whether or not the officer still has the personal possessions, the ID.
Hey, so Bryant's just coming to get the car. They
I
called.
believe in Florida, under 11th Circuit law, they are actually, police are actually allowed to detain the occupants of vehicles, for instance, after a wreck, if there is reasonable suspicion to conduct some sort of criminal investigation.
3 different videos.
So he may not have been free to move had he asked.
Oh, I'm not. I don't doubt that he blew the fucking thing up.
So now he goes into the huddle house, and it's clear that these guys were doing donuts, and the car got caught on fire. There's plenty of witnesses. It sounds like they video recorded it as well.
Yeah. He's trying to figure out what happened. I know they were running the car through here, like revving it up, like doing donuts.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why when you said I wanted to make sure they weren't mixed because there's anything like.
Yeah, I had. I mean, you can see the black marks and stuff. So did you guys seen them like doing shit if I could talk donuts and you know?
You can hear
I was
they talk
thinking
okay when it full revved up and come through.
Okay. So they were just driving crazy as hell.
And I was talking to the thing, and then I started hearing pop. I'm like, I've got goods and everything, and so I peeked my head around the corner, and the whole bottom of the car was on fire. And so, like, me and him run over there, and we're like, get out of the car, get out of the car. And they're just like, what's going on? And I'm like, dude, get the fuck out of the car.
Right.
And everything. And they got out of the car, and then, like, I'm like, I need you to call 911. He says, my foot's not 1%. So I run inside, told her to call 911. And then I said, I need a fire extinguisher. She says, I don't know where one is right now. And everything. I was just like, all right, well. The guy had his fire extinguisher in his semi, and he almost put it out. But then they said they looked under, and there was a small fire. I said, I guarantee you.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we certainly appreciate it. When the manager gets here, let me know. I'll be out there somewhere. Yeah.
All right. So really the main things that pop out to me are this. There's no doubt that doing donuts in your Corvette catching it on fire is going to probably qualify as reckless driving under Florida law. I mean, it sounds like there were some statements that were made prior to the video turning on. So could it be a crime to say that it was, something that was covered by insurance or something like that, as opposed to doing donuts or some sort of intentional act or vandalism or whatever? Yeah, that could be like falsifying, a police report. Something cops have been caught doing many times across the country. Okay, if there's an accident like this, are the occupants, is the driver compelled to provide a statement to law enforcement? Because that's what this guy is saying here, is I have to do a report and you have to answer my questions. And if you don't answer my questions, you don't tell me what you did to catch your car on fire, I'm going to arrest you. And in fact, that's what he does. So those are two different things. One is if he gave false information to the officer or the insurance company or the fire department or whatever. That could be insurance fraud. It could be falsifying, whatever. But it's completely different for somebody to get arrested because they refuse to give a report, refuse to give a statement to a police officer. The Fifth Amendment protects the right not to be forced to incriminate ourselves. So that only applies in the context of citizen police encounters if there is. Now, it appears from this footage that that guy was in custody. I mean, the officer clearly said that he had video. He already had probable cause to arrest him for reckless driving, for falsifying documents already. He had his ID. Didn't appear that he was free to leave. So if he was in custody at that time, he had a Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. He had his Miranda rights. Okay, there was custodial interrogation, and also possibly the same thing for the occupant there. So yeah, it's illegal to do what they did. But as they say, if you break a law, don't tell anyone about it. That's what these guys tried to do, apparently, but they didn't really go about it the right way. There were a lot of witnesses. If they were going to remain silent, they should have just remained completely silent. So as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Remember, freedom is scary. Deal with it.
Okay, so what I saw in this video was a bunch of bootlickers and snitches. Bootlickers, snitches. Which is not typical. All right, got another video for you coming up.
Security. Call for security.
Never trusted public defender.
And doesn't even know the law.
Public pretenders, they don't know the law.
Sick. Get security. That's why people are falsely arrested every day, because of people like you. Horrible, huh? So guess who's they try to get us with the music.
Passkeys offer a brand new way to sign into online accounts that doesn't require a password. They're more secure. District attorney files. Where do you see that? Oh, they're in the back. Top of the desk.
Y'all hear me? Give me one if
And cut. Nice. She got educated. Is that down or no? What's your name, ma'am? Can I get your name and ID number? Your name and your employee ID? I can't hear you. Because you're a public official. You're a public servant, aren't you? You work for the public? Yeah. Yeah, so I'd just like to get your name and ID number so I can go over to City Hall records. Thank you, Kathleen. Have a good day. Know our rights. You work for the public. You have to know people have rights out here. You started calling people because we're recording in a public building. That's constitutional protected activity. You didn't know that? Have a good day. Sick.
How about me? How about? Can you hear me?
Cut. She went the wrong way.
And cut.
Can y'all hear me? Check, check, check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Let me know. Give me a 1 if you can hear me. Oh, shit.
All right, guys. This is at a UPS distribution center in Garner, North Carolina. Sitting here on the sidewalk, see if they respect my right to record in public.
Appreciate it, man.
We got plumbing service here too.
Hey, buddy. You know, pissed off. Yeah. The one, like most.
Go fuck to work, man. Nobody say nothing to you. Make sure you don't steal nothing. That's right. Keep it moving. Little snowflake. Security guard. Check him out. Oh, tattling. Little snowflake. Little snowflake. Yeah, somebody else calling somebody.
Is everything okay? Is there anything I can help you with?
I didn't ask for no help. Unless you got some coffee in your pocket.
No, I need some.
Right?
I need some.
I hear you. I'm all right to stay in here, yeah?
Well, you're not supposed to videotape like our logo and business like that because that's copyright rules.
Oh, yeah?
Copyright laws. Yes.
Well, damn. I already got it videotaped. What am I supposed to do now?
Just pack it up and go.
Yeah.
Peacefully.
Really?
Sure.
Well, I'm not done. I'm not done yet.
I don't want to have to call the police, man.
I don't know what to tell you, though. You gotta do what you gotta do.
It's true. It's true.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I'm 50 years old, dude. I'm saying, hey, baby, I got you, man. We don't need no directions. I appreciate it, though.
Y'all make deliveries out of here?
Yes.
Yeah. So you talk to your boss and said that was all right, sir? He come on here a while ago. I couldn't be here, but I seen their sign because it's right. I've never heard that before. That's their screening set thing right there. They go in through the metal. Huh? Okay. Here.
All the way up to the fence.
I got you. Good. So I'm fixing to walk my happy ass on up a little bit further. That's the screening process right there. They screen you when you go in, and they go to a metal detector when they come off of work, so to make sure they don't steal nothing.
morning.
Morning. What's up, man? Don't work too hard today.
Oh,
Be safe out there.
oh yes, sir. Hey, one stop at a time.
Got you, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one.
Yep. That's what his reason was. I can't stand here because these copyright material. I've never heard that one before. So you guys stay tuned because it's fixing to get nasty. Well, hopefully it don't, but we'll see. Y'all go ahead and smack that like. I really appreciate it. And if you hadn't already, go ahead and subscribe. You won't be sorry. Check out the rest of my content. So did you talk to your boss and said it was all right to do this, right?
Well, now you're technically on our property, so you're fine to stay back where you were, but
I think
area is ours.
I thought property started there. Sure.
Yeah, it starts because we use this area for trailers.
Yeah, well, I understand that.
Secondary
I
entrance.
understand that. I got you.
Just we're about to have package cars.
Yeah, I got you. They're checking for any contraband, anything coming out of one of them trucks. They can't get, they can't get with it.
Yep.
Pretty interesting. He said, no, you can't film the logo. He said you can't film the logo. I almost started busting out. He did. He said you can't. It's copyrighted. You can't film the logo. I go, oh, I didn't. I said I didn't know that. Yeah, I know. He's still on the phone, trying to figure out if he can call the law on us. He said, well, I don't want to call the police. I said, man, you got to do what you got to do. But I ain't scared of them. Okay, here, man. Just doing a little filming, man.
Oh.
Yeah, just checking it out.
Oh, we all filming. Y'all filming the trucks.
Yeah, we filmed whatever.
So I'm gonna put it right now.
You walked out, man?
I get permission for him, right?
No. No, sir. Hey, everybody can see that. If you know that I can feel, yeah. I don't need your permission, man. I am filming. I ain't shy. I'll even pose for you if you want me to. Hundreds of UPS trucks, U-Haul trucks. They rent these U-Hauls because either their truck that they were driving broke down or they just don't have enough because of the holidays. They got all sorts of trucks. All sorts. This police officer here, direct traffic.
filming me?
Yeah.
Taping me?
Yeah.
Just want to know that.
All right.
Let people know.
I don't have to.
Thomas St. Pierre is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Thomas St. Pierre. I think you should come out of your office and come speak to the public as a public official and not be discourteous yourself. The mayor's office doesn't want me over there, so I mean, he's going to give them even more of a trouble by having me go over there to try to talk to him. There he is.
Try this again.
There he is. Yeah.
What do you need?
The reason I came here is because the building inspector, Thomas St. Pierre, handed a letter to 3 unhomed people that have set up tarps and tents in between 2 staircases outside of the old town hall. In some of my more recent videos, I have shown the war on the homeless, the disdain for the public that the Salem government has against the same people that they're supposed to represent and protect their rights. This video only proves both points that I just spoke of right now. With this letter that they sent, they said they are going to fine the unhomed every day that they do not take down the tied up tarps to the railings of the stairwell, which, might I add, does not block any pathway down the stairs, which they claim is one of the excuses that it is a fire hazard to have their tarps tied to the exterior of the staircase. Not only that, but we don't need permits to hang anything on our public buildings, and watch the disdain he shows me.
How you doing? Good. You wouldn't happen to be Thomas St. Pierre, would you?
I am.
I wanted to.
You filming me?
Yeah.
Taping?
Yeah.
Just want to know that.
All right. I don't have to.
I know you have to, but you should let people know.
I don't have to.
It's a courtesy. You should let
Doesn't
people
matter.
know. Okay. You're done.
It's a courtesy to not. It's a You want to do that on film? That is dumb. I don't. It's a You want to do that on film? That is dumb. I'd like to speak to Thomas St. Pierre, please. So, Thomas St. Pierre, it's courtesy enough to tell the homeless they can't legally be outside, as the Constitution says.
Welcome to the Trojan.
It's funny, he says it's courtesy to tell someone when he's filming, and I told him, and he still walked away like a child.
Can I help you?
Yeah, I need to speak to Thomas St. Pierre, please.
Okay.
I wonder if he's calling the cops or something. Hello? He is available. He is. He absolutely is. No, he absolutely is. He just said he wouldn't talk to me because he felt like I was discourteous. Which is, yes, he needs to come out and speak public, as he should. He's going to get a lot of phone calls, a lot of emails because he was discourteous as a public official. I don't have to be courteous. He just picked a fight so he didn't have to talk to me. That's what happened. He thinks I'm leaving. He's crazy. Tell me how.
Thank you for calling Salem City Hall. Please listen carefully as our menu has changed. If you know your party's 5-digit extension, you may dial it at any time. For a dial by name directory, including names of city departments, press 1. For assistance with.
Wait while I transfer your call. Sorry.
Thomas St. Pierre.
Is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Hey, Thomas St. Pierre. I have to come out of your office and come speak to the public as a public official and not be discourteous yourself. It is our First Amendment right to film you, whether it's secretly or not secretly. And whether you think it's courteous or not to let someone know that you're recording, I did let you know I was recording. You should come out here and be a man and face the public as your position states you should. Stop being a coward.
To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it.
Hey, Thomas St. Pierre. I think you should come out of your office and come speak to the public as a public official and not be discourteous yourself. It is our First Amendment right to film you, whether it's secretly or not secretly. And whether you think it's courteous or not to let someone know that you're recording, I did let you know I was recording. You should come out here and be a man and face the public as your position states you should. Stop being a coward.
To send this message, press pound or hang up. Your message has been sent. If you would like to try and
Excuse me. Who's above Tom? Who is above Tom? Who's above? That's it? No one's above him. Man, he's gonna hate being put on the internet and getting all these phone calls and emails because he won't come out and talk to me. It's gonna be a bad day for him. I could have already been out of here with that conversation. He had to act like a child. I'm not leaving until I talk to him, so. Very easy to come out and talk to the public when they want to speak to you, especially if you're the head of the department. The mayor's office doesn't want me over there, so I mean, he's going to give them even more of a trouble by having me go over there to try to talk to him. There he is. There he is. Yeah.
What do you need?
Oh, there you go. Thank you. So you sent out or you hand delivered a letter to some of the homeless.
Yeah.
That letter states that for some reason you think it's a fire hazard for them to be on the outside of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a constitutional order?
It's a lawful order from the building.
It is.
Opinion.
Okay. So
in my authority, yes.
Okay, so you
You want
think
a copy of the letter?
I have one?
You have one, okay.
Yeah, I have one. That's why I'm here.
I'm not here to debate with you.
I'm not here either.
Sounds like you are.
I know. I just want to know if you think it's lawful to do that. You do?
Yes, you do.
So you think it's lawful to tell the homeless they can't be outside of the city hall because their tarps are tied to the railing?
I issued my order. The order stands the way that you read it.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll
stand behind it.
I'll have the city attorney pull that then.
Yep. She has it. She knows.
Okay, yeah. And I'll go let her know that.
She's well aware of
Civil litigation will happen if that doesn't get pulled.
You
You think the homeless can't fight for themselves, but I'm the voice for the homeless.
I'm all upset. I don't know what to tell you. I'm all upset. I don't know what to tell you. I'm all upset. I don't know what to tell you.
You're not upset?
I'm doing my job, which is building code.
You know who used to say, I'm just doing my job?
No, who's that?
Nazi Germany.
Right.
Yeah,
Don't compare me to Nazi Germany.
I will if I want.
Okay, fine. So we're done. Why do I want to talk to you?
You don't.
I gave you a
You-
lawful order.
No, you
I
didn't.
gave them a lawful
No, you
order.
didn't. That's not lawful.
It's your opinion.
No.
Your opinion.
Supreme Court
I'm not
rules,
gonna
you
argue.
cannot,
Listen,
you
now
cannot
you're
tell,
arguing with me and I don't want to argue with you.
Supreme Court rules, you cannot tell the public to move, you cannot
We're
tell
well
homeless to
aware-
move out of it.
well aware of
No,
that.
you're not.
I am. The city solicitor knows about that. We've been talking about that.
They,
So I don't want to
they put up the say no to panhandling signs
Don't
thinking that
wanna
was legal and they removed them because of me. See you later. This is the professionalism you get in Salem government, as always. I'm always exposing their bullshit.
On the ground! On the ground! Now! On the ground! Put your hands behind your back! Oh, Jesus. Put your hands behind your back! Oh, Jesus, no!
How does a 58-year-old man who is the victim of an accident having just been rear-ended by an 18-wheeler end up being pepper sprayed, thrown to the ground, and handcuffed by Minden police? Federal lawsuit filed against the officer seeks to make sure it never happens again. Good evening and thanks for being with us tonight. I'm Dan Jovic.
And I'm Jackie Jovic. The lawsuit names Minden police officers Chris McLaren, Chris Hammondtree, Chief Steve Cropper, and the city of Minden. Their police body cam video shows what happened. This exclusive report is tonight's top story.
Step out of the car. Why am I under arrest? Step out of the car. Do it now. Help me get out the car. Step out the car.
Car, you get sprayed. Get out of the car, you're gonna get sprayed.
Damn, for no reason. For no reason. On the ground. On the ground. Now.
What happened to Mr. Quarles, in my opinion, is wrong and should never happen in this country.
Attorney Todd Benson has filed a federal civil rights lawsuit on behalf of 58-year-old Ben Quarles, who was rear-ended by an 18-wheeler on February 1st of this year. The accident report shows Quarles committed no traffic violation and that the truck driver was following too closely.
Oh, put your hands behind your back. Oh,
Yet Quarles was pulled from his car, pepper sprayed, and arrested for resisting arrest.
I didn't do nothing.
The rights that Mr. Quarles had violated are his rights to be free from a wrongful arrest or arrest without a probable cause, his right not to be exposed to unreasonable use of force by agents of the government, in particular police officers.
You want to roll on your left or your right side?
I don't know which way to go, sir. I'm hurt.
A judge dismissed the resisting arrest charge, but Quarles says the damage remains.
I was traumatized and I'm still in a traumatic situation because I have to play this over in my head day after day.
He says the morning of the accident, he had been running errands. He has underlying medical conditions which make him susceptible to COVID. So he was wearing gloves and a mask to protect himself.
When this happened in February of this year, That was the height of the Omicron wave.
You trying to take this to somewhere?
No.
It don't have
You
to
too
be.
close. You ain't got no mask on. You too close. It's COVID got here.
Quarles says he lives about a mile from the scene of the accident and drives through that intersection almost daily.
I'm actually running over myself. I feel like that sometimes. Traveling in my car, riding over the exact spot where I was laying in the road.
That makes me sad that we don't have enough respect for each other in this country to treat each other the way we would want to be treated.
I'm hoping that no one ever have to go through this again, that it will be exposed to the public to see what the police department does to innocent people.
I talked with the attorneys for the defendants, and they told me they do not comment on pending litigation.
5 words you pronounced wrong 2 years before your brains.
Sir,
Do you understand me?
Sir, I am not saying.
Do you understand me?
Yes, I understand.
Okay. So stop it with your mouth.
Okay.
Stop it with your for what, sir? For
Okay.
what, sir?
Okay.
Stop it with that
Okay.
and realize the 3 vehicle and traffic law violations you committed.
Okay.
Okay? Do you understand me?
Yes,
I don't know
understand.
what planet you think
I'm
you're on
not-
right now.
I'm not planning, sir. I'm here.
Planning? I said planet.
I say
I
I'm
said
not.
planet.
I'm not any planet.
What you just saw is NYPD Detective Patrick Cherry berating an Uber driver during a traffic stop in Manhattan.
This sucks. Sorry about that. Picked the wrong guy to honk at, obviously.
Pull over 5 feet. You understand me? Pull over.
I have this on video in case you want to.
You have?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
In case you need to submit it to someone.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, send me your email. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I'll give you my card.
Thank you so much.
No, that's crazy. That's really inappropriate.
Abuse of power, obviously.
Because he was there.
No, it's
No,
not your
he's
fault.
blinking
Listen,
with-
it's not your
he's
fault.
blinking.
It's this guy's just
Yeah.
to put it mildly. I mean, you shouldn't be slamming your car.
No,
Or
it's just-
he shouldn't be slamming your car door.
I
He
don't
shouldn't
think he
be
has a right to open your
throwing
door.
things around. He doesn't have a right to open your door. Like he's
I don't think he could have really arrested you. I don't
you weren't under arrest. I think he's just on a power trip right now.
because you honked at him.
Because you honked. Because he didn't have a blinker on.
No.
I mean, if you're gonna park, you're supposed to put your blinker on. That's the way this works.
That's why I'm saying. to
No,
put
no, I
blinker-
know.
Yeah, but you know,
I know.
yeah, I
I
would
know.
just not say anything.
Don't say
anymore,
anything.
Just
You're gonna be-
quiet. Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. That's it.
Now let me tell you something. The next time you do it again,
Okay.
you're getting you. Okay, what? You gonna let me finish?
Sir, I'm
Stop interrupting me.
Okay. Apologize. I'm sorry.
Well, who do you think you're talking to here?
Sir, I'm not saying nothing. I said
No, every
apologize.
time I open my mouth, you have something to say. When you're driving up my ass, when I'm trying to park the car, and then you have to do something with your hands.
Sir, I just say.
I don't
Okay.
care what you have to say.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Yeah, I understand.
People are allowed to park in this car,
Okay.
park their cars
Okay.
on the side of the street without your interference,
Okay, sir.
and then your opinion about what's going on.
Okay, sir.
Okay?
Apologize.
Especially when the person you're doing it to are the police.
Okay, sir. Apologize.
I don't know where you're coming from. The way you think you're appropriate in doing that, that doesn't. It's not the way it works.
Okay, sir.
How long have you been in this country?
Almost 2 years.
Almost how long?
2 years.
I got news for you, and use this lesson. Remember this in the future. Don't ever do that again.
Okay.
The only reason you're not in handcuffs going to jail and getting summonses in the precinct is because I have things to do.
Okay.
That's the only reason that's not happening. Because this isn't important enough for me. You're not important enough. Don't ever do that again. Are you a fair?
Yes.
You're a fair.
Yes.
And this guy is taking time out of your day for his vehicle and traffic violations.
Sure. Thank you. Can you take that plate number, please?
I have his plate.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay.
Thankfully, the driver had the support of his passengers and filmed this situation because we can only imagine how differently it would have went if the driver was alone. Now, while this video is years old at this point, it's more relevant than ever because it's a great example of how effective public pressure can be when holding police officers accountable. Detective Cherry was stripped of his shield and firearm and will be placed on modified duty, according to police officials. Detective Cherry was removed from the department's elite joint terrorism task force and will be doing desk duty until he's officially transferred out of the prestigious division. No good cop should watch that video without a wince, Commissioner Bill Bratton said, because all good cops know that officer just made their jobs a little bit harder. In that kind of encounter, anger like that is unacceptable. In any encounter, discourtesy and obscene language like that is unacceptable. That officer's behavior reflected poorly on everyone who wears our uniform. From Detective Cherry's perspective, he claimed that the whole situation started when he was driving an unmarked patrol car and trying to park when the Uber driver pulled up fast behind him and gestured wildly in his direction. Cherry said he then pulled him over to clarify the sitch. When I walked up, I was uptight, Cherry said. I wanted to know what the problem was. What did I do that was so wrong that I had to get chastised? I felt his driving actions were discourteous and impolite, and when he stopped, he said, "I'm not giving you anything." I was upset that he refused to give me his license and registration, and I yelled inappropriately, Cherry continued. That's not who I am, that's not who I've been, and that's not how I conducted myself as an officer in New York City. And according to ProPublica's records on civilian police complaints, all civil complaints filed against Detective Cherry for his actions during his traffic stop were substantiated, meaning his actions did actually occur and violated the department's rules, something that will stay on his record forever.
Hey there.
One more video and then I'm done for today. I gotta go to an appointment. So I want to thank y'all in advance for stopping by, saying hello. And this is going to be the last video.
Walmart is ordered to pay an Oregon man $4.4 million in the so-called shopping while black case.
So you telling me right now, so you telling me right now he's going to trespass me this property for what reason? Because he wants to. Because he wants to?
On August 19th, a Multnomah County, Oregon jury ruled against Walmart, saying a customer was racially profiled by one of its employees.
What did I say? What did I say to threaten you? What did I say? No, I didn't say anything to threaten you.
It happened on March 26, 2020, at a Walmart in Wood Village, Oregon. Michael Mangum went to the store to buy a refrigerator light bulb when he noticed an employee in the same aisle. The employee, later identified as Joseph Williams, worked as theft prevention in the store. According to court documents, William asked Mangum why he was staring at him. Mangum says he replied, quote, "Because you're looking at me." After that, Williams ordered Mangum to leave the store.
What did I say? What did I say?
If I keep watching, you're going to slap the shit out of me.
No, I didn't say that.
Williams called non-emergency officers, saying there was a customer who refused to leave and threatened to smash his face.
So you telling me right now, so you telling me right now he's going to trespass me from this property for what reason?
Because he wants to.
Because he wants to.
According to court documents, officers interviewed Mangum, Williams, and a nearby couple who witnessed the interaction.
And I'm gonna go find this other couple here, and I'm gonna ask them if I said that. I'm gonna find this other couple here, and I'm gonna ask them if I said that.
Responding officers determined no crime was committed and refused to take action based on Williams's, quote, shifting explanations of what happened. In the days that followed, Oregon officials investigated the incident, describing a, quote, pattern of behavior by Williams.
He just basically said that Joe had the tendency to exaggerate when he was making the calls to get law enforcement assistance, and that he just wanted to bring that to Kelly's attention.
Is that a serious matter or a trivial matter?
I would call that serious.
Mangum's lawsuit read in part, quote, defendant Walmart, by and through its management officials, was aware that Williams had, on previous occasions, provided false information about customers to police officers and knew that police had complained that he was not to be trusted.
I got that from a couple of firsthand experiences where I was one of the deputies who showed up to a call, and then the vast majority of it came from deputies on my shift who had become extremely frustrated with a pattern of behavior that they had identified of Mr. Williams calling 911 to report dangerous active situations such as customers physically assaulting him or loss prevention employees or other Walmart employees while trying to steal. And then the deputies determining that that never actually happened.
Court documents alleged Walmart was negligent, quote, in failing to supervise Williams so as to prevent foreseeable violations of customers' rights by Williams. According to the Associated Press, Williams was fired by Walmart in July 2020 for mishandling property. Mangum filed the lawsuit in December 2021 and was awarded $4.4 million in damages just 8 months later. Following the verdict, the Walmart Senior Director for National Media Relations released a statement saying in part, quote, we do not tolerate discrimination. We believe the verdict is excessive and is not supported by evidence. For the latest developments in this case and all things true crime, stay with Long Crime Network. I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Again, I want to thank everybody for stopping by, and have a good one.